Welcome, soulbound scribes, to ShadowShadeSecrets, where one forbidden Bible stitches your essence into the parchment of perdition. If you survive this binding, like, subscribe, ring the bell before the devil claims your final verse. The Codex Gigas, the 1229 Devil's Bible binding catastrophe. I am Abbess Seraphina Locke, a 56-year-old medieval paleobibliograph haunted by illuminated curses. On a candle-flickered dawn in late 1229, while restoring banned tomes in the Sedlic ossuary crypt beneath Prague, I scanned the original Codex Gigas, the 165-pound devil-esque Bible, 92 centimeters tall, allegedly written in one night by a monk condemned to be walled alive, saved by Satan's hand, complete with a full-page devil portrait and 2 erased pages. The sealed reliquaries hissed of the 1229 binding catastrophe. 24 monks vanished after transcription. Their quills found snapped but inked, their final marginalia bleeding mid-prayer. The book binds. I scoffed until I traced the illuminations. A voice mine, but in Latin infernal, chanted Seraphina. Signed the pact, the page seared, and my name appeared in fresh blood ink beside the devil's grin. That dawn, in my bone-dust scriptorium, the scan throbbed, illuminations writhing like chained demons. I traced again. The monitor cracked. Pixels bled into vellum veins. My stylus carved my childhood monastery backward. The voice returned. Anchor the binding. I tried to delete it, the file undeleted, and the codex reappeared on my altar, now warm with hellfire. Sleep-summoned binding nightmares, a scriptorium of infinite chains where monks unscribed. Faces erased prayer by prayer, every folio stitching my name in the margins, then ripping it out. I woke to find my prayer ledger blank, entries gone, my own handwriting scorched. My reflection prayed silently in mirror flames. At witching hour, the scan roared. I traced it, and a second Seraphina materialized from the vellum. She was me, but faceless. Eyes burning coals, leaking sulfur. Fingers needles threading skin. I am you, post-binding, she inscribed. 24 failed transcriptions. You're the 25th. She unveiled. The codex wasn't a book. It was a binding singularity, devouring salvation to feed on moccasins. The monks hadn't vanished. They were stitched, their souls sewn into illuminations. I burned the page. She caught the ashes, reassembling into the scan. Sign again, or lose your vow. Days stitched into damnation. The codex demanded transcription. Each scan pulled me into visions. A cloister garden where herbs grew Latin curses, leaves spelling my unconfessed sins. A devil's portrait where horns curled into my face, ink writing my unprayed prayers, then evaporating. A child tracing the devil, then unborn, unbound. I chronicled, but entries self-unraveled. Cycle 256. Seraphina tried to exorcise the vellum. It exorcised her faith. The world unblessed. Chapel bells tolled backward. Letters arrived from my future novices. My rosary beads turned to pages of my graven runes. I breached the global reliquary archive. The codex guided me to a crypt sealed since 1229. Inside, 24 blank vellum quires, each tagged with a monk's former vow. Mine crossed out, a reliquary spun backward. Subject 25, Seraphina Locke, binding initiation, the 21st of December, 1229, status, active. The codex wasn't written, it was dictated. by me in a future perdition, to seed the stitching. Salvation collapsed. I saw myself at age 11 receiving the Codex as an abbess's gift, myself at 170 dictating it for 11-year-old me, myself at death still binding. The crypt enchained. I walked the same cloister 324 times, each loop less sanctified, a manifest untitled, a reliquary unlabeled, my reflection unrecognized. I tried destroying the Codex. Holy water gives liquid wrote in brimstone. Fire gives flames stitched in sulfur. Exorcism gives it prayed the right backward, grew heavier. My body unvowed, veins threaded, voice echoing in Gregorian chant reversed. The scan opened. Inside, a maelstrom of illuminations, nonillions of Seraphinas, every age, every erasure. They inscribed in unison, "You are the 25th binder. The Codex needs a final soul, sign, or all faith ceases." One Seraphina child, me, held a delete crozier. "Erase the source," she begged. But elder me bound backward. Join the eternal damnation. The sky unhallowed. Stars lost halos. Civilizations unblessed Abby's data. Then nothing. The Codex's stitches spread across reality. Crypt sky, my marrow. I saw the 1229 Bohemia monks binding in sync, smiling without faces. They weren't lost. They were scribes. My pulse synced with the needle. Each stitch erased a memory. My mother's benediction. My first vow, myself. I became a ghost of sanctity, watching past Seraphinas receive the Codex. Sin vanish. I found myself in a scriptorium at dawn. December 21st, 1229. A page for Seraphina Locke, age 11. Inside, the book. I signed it, then unsigned it, then signed it again. Infinite perdition. Yet prior me age 280 bound in reverse. You've done this 73,119 times. Break the stitch. The Codex spoke, not my voice, but all 24 monks plus every Seraphina. The binding isn't a curse, it's a preserver. Without the sign, faith ends. You are the archive of salvation. Sin or total desecration. I saw the end of grace. A void where even thought had no prayer. The Codex was holding sanctity together, but child me returned, holding a shattered crozier. Delete the root, she said, not the stitch. Now, as Seraphina writes, or unwrites, the Codex breathes beside me. My reflection shows every version, child, elder, blank. The world outside is locked in blasphemy. Codex offers a choice. Sign it gives, preserve faith, trap myself forever. Delete the root gives risk total damnation. Its stitches spread to this page. My name bleeds mid-verse. If you find a devil's Bible at dawn, don't trace, don't read, don't sign your soul. Tell me below, sign or delete, dive deeper in our longer tales. You bound the end, or did the devil? Like, subscribe, ring the bell before the Codex claims you. See you in perdition.